Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. If we haven't met before, welcome. I hope you're all really well. I hope you're all really good. So in today's video, as you can probably tell from the title, I'm going to be doing a video on the products that I use as part of my skincare regime. I get this question fairly regularly on Instagram. I've had it also on some of the live streams that I've done recently. So I thought I would just really very quickly run through what I use on my skin. If you want me to do like a full video on my routine, like how I use the products, I'm more than happy to, so let me know in the comments below. I like to think I have good skin. I like to think I take good care of my skin. I do have a little bit of knowledge. I used to sell skincare, so you know, I try and keep on top of it. I want it to look as nice as it can do for as long as it can do. So I thought I'd just share with you very quickly the products that I am currently using. So let's jump into it. And remember, if you like this video, drop it a thumbs up, and if you love the video, hit the subscribe button. There we go. So the first product I'm going to talk about is a face scrub. This one is from Tesco, believe it or not. It's just called the Original Face Scrub Expert, Expert for Men. This is dirt cheap. It's like £1.50 or £2 or something. The only reason that I'm using this at the moment is because I couldn't get my hands on the one that I really like. This does the job, but the one I really like is from Boots. It's a number 7 for men face scrub. It's just brilliant for my skin. I do not use this every day. I do not recommend you use it every day unless it is really fine, like a microbead thing, but they're not really good for the environment. So I don't like micro ones anyway. So I'm doing this one first because this one, whenever I do use it, I put it on before my face wash. So I figured, let's start with this one. Scrubs are great at getting rid of the dead skin cells on the top of your skin. It's almost like an instant rejuvenation or an instant glow to your skin, but you don't want to do it every day because it's just gonna, you know, rub your skin off, and we don't want to look like Hannibal Lecter, do we? No. It wasn't Hannibal Lecter, his mate, the one that he got to peel off his face. Spoiler alert, don't watch it, it's grim. Don't Google it. So that's stage number 1 on my days that I am using a scrub. On the days that I am not using a scrub, this is step number 1. On the days with the scrub, this is step number 2. So I use the Nivea Daily Essentials Refreshing Facial Wash Gel for normal and combination skin. It's a face wash. You can't really go too wrong. If you know your skin type and you get a matching face wash, you can't go too wrong. Do you know what I mean? So I know that my skin is relatively normal with a little bit of oiliness on the nose, so I do kind of fit the mold for normal to combination skin. It's a face wash. I can't really talk about this too much. It does the job. It cleanses my face. Bubbles went up my nose. It smells really nice. It smells kind of like powder. I know some people might think it's maybe a bit old-fashionedy, but it doesn't smell fresh, which is really bizarre, but it just smells really powdery, and I like that. I've used this one a few times, but you know, sometimes I mix it up. If I see something that takes my fancy, I will then try that. I'm not averse to trying new products, but I tend to stick to the stuff I've got here for the time being. Okay, so the next step. This is where I'm supposed to tone. I don't tone. I just don't really get a whole lot out of it at the moment. I used to tone every day, and then I stopped doing it for a little while. I can't remember why. And I realized that the difference in my skin was relatively minimal. So I was like, maybe my skin doesn't need it. I'm happy to bring toning back into my skincare regime, but at the moment, nah. So the next products that I have been using and really enjoying lately is Optimum by Superdrug. This is the Skin Renewal Serum with Swiss apple in it. So this is the serum that goes on before I put on my moisturizer. Serums are great because they go deeper into the skin and they can have way more benefits. So in terms of, you know, if you're going to spend money on a skincare regime, you're going to want to spend the money on a serum or a moisturizer or both. Don't spend 50% or more of your budget on the face wash and the toner and the scrub. These are on the skin longer, so there's more ingredients that are going to be more beneficial, so you want to spend the money on this. That being said, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get a good skincare regime. I buy this one when it goes on offer, so when it's like half price, about £7, it's normally about £14–15 a pot or a bottle. This is an anti-aging treatment designed for people around my age. I am 30, shh, don't tell anybody. 29 and 12 months plus a few. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have started my anti-aging treatments because the aging process starts at about 25 in your skin. So you want to start young, but not too heavy. Future you will appreciate it, especially if you want to stop them wrinkles and keep your skin glowing from within, much like the adverts tell you, right? Where's the next one? Where's the next one? I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it. Where's it gone? I haven't even got my glasses on. I can't see it. Where did I put it? I put it in here. No, wait, I did. I brought them in here. I just didn't put them in the place that I'm supposed to be filming them in because I'm really smart like that. Ugh. Is there a product to help like slow down the mental aging process? Because, girl. So the next products that I'm talking about is my moisturizer. This is the Nivea Refreshing Day Cream 24-hour moisture with vitamin E for normal skin, and it has SPF 15. So first rule of moisturizer, has to have SPF. It has to have SPF in it, otherwise what is the point? The only way I will let you not have a moisturizer that has SPF in it is if you are then putting a separate SPF on top, because some places you can buy a completely separate one and layer it over your moisturizer. You need to be wearing SPF every day, especially if you are worried about wrinkles. It just makes sense. The sun does like 70% of skin damage, so take that element out and you are winning the war on anti-aging. So SPF 15 is like the minimum you're gonna find in a moisturizer, and it is like the minimum you're gonna get away with. An SPF 15 moisturizer is not something that you're gonna put on and expect to not burn if you then go sunbathing for 4 hours. But it will protect you from like day-to-day stuff on an average day. Like if you're in and out of an office, if you're getting in and out of a car, you know, that kind of thing. And you need to be wearing SPF every day. Like even on cloudy days, as long as you can see your hand in front of your face, there's UV. And that's what's gonna do the damage, peeps. This is a basic moisturizer, okay? This is super simple, it's a few quid, but I know what works for my skin. This really does the trick. I pay about £3 a tube for this, and I get a few when they're on offer. If I had the cash for a more expensive product with more benefits in it, would I buy it? Yes, I would. There are plenty. I mean, I love pretty much everything that L'Occitane comes out with. So L'Occitane, if you're watching, hit me up, you know. I'm willing to do a few tests for you, okay? But, you know, at the moment, I don't really have the kind of money to be spending 40 or 50, 60 quid on a moisturizer, a pot of moisturizer. If I had the money, hell yeah, I would be. But I don't. So this does the job for now. I think it does the job. I've been using this for a number of years, so I'm happy with it, and I'm gonna keep using it until I don't need to anymore. I also use a soothing eye balm from Simple. It is this one. Again, it's super simple. It's nothing too crazy. I use the smallest amount. I pat it under the eyes. Don't rub it over the eyes. It's gonna do you no favors. Under the eye, around the eye, the skin will absorb what it needs. The reason I use a separate eye cream is because the skin around your eyes is different to the skin on your face, which is different to the skin on the rest of the body. So there's lots of different types of skin, and this one is designed for this particular part of your body. Plus it is really nice and just uplifting. It makes it just feel really fresh. It does what it says on the tin. It's simple. Now I know what you're thinking, Chris, if that's your day routine, what about your night routine? Well, I'm glad you asked. So my night care routine, I don't tend to have as big a routine as perhaps I would like, but I tend to just go to bed like on the spur of the moment. I'm not the kind of person that's like, I go to bed at 11:30 and I'm asleep by 11:35. I just can't do that. It's kind of like, I'm tired, I'm gonna go to bed now. So I, at the moment, am using, I'm trying this out. I've heard good things. I'm just seeing if it is worth it. This is Anti-Aging Night Cream number 6. This is from Poundland. That's right, this cost me £1. It's a light night cream. Generally, it smells good by the way. Generally, it's a lot thicker and a lot richer. This one isn't, it's a little bit more aqueous, but is it terrible? No. Is it the best night cream I've ever used? Also no. If you don't have a night cream and you kind of want to try one, is it worth giving this a go? Yeah. For £1, yeah. Absolutely. They have a full skincare range in Poundland actually, but this is the one that I've used. I don't know how effective this will be on some skin types. you would have to just give it a try. But for £1, you can't really go too wrong. But I actually quite like that it's a little bit lighter. Generally for a night cream, you want something a little bit heavier, a little bit richer, because it will sink into the skin for a full 8 hours. But it is refreshing, and there is an element that I quite like about that when I get into bed. So, you know, there's no point me going into like too much depth about this, but I haven't seen any really bad results from it. And I wouldn't say I've noticed any major changes either, but my skin is relatively normal anyways. So yeah, let's give it a go. Is it me, or has it suddenly gone very dark in here? I think it's because I think the clouds, there's a big window over there. I think the clouds have gone across the sun. I'm sure there's a metaphor in there somewhere. Hashtag lockdown. And then we have a bonus round. I know, ding, 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 ding. I have a sparkly box of sparkliness. This is my spa box. I have face masks in here. I have lip masks, eye masks. I have all the kind of stuff you would expect. I've got like foot lotions, foot scrubs. I've got, you name it, I've got it in here. I think that's even a hair mask. No, a hand mask. I have everything in here. So on those days where I'm like, my skin needs a boost, or I just want to have like a pamper sesh of the night, I can break out all this stuff. Generally, I like a cream mask if I'm going to go for a mask. Occasionally, I'll do one of those sheet masks, but you know, I prefer a cream mask. I think my skin likes them better. One thing that I really do like, by the way, there's these, and I've got my lip balm in here as well. I have lip balms all over the place, but you know, when you're doing a spa day, don't forget to put some lip balm on. Just leave it in like a little bit of a thicker layer like you would a mask, and then just wipe it off, and it'll make your skin, or make your lips really smooth. Also, pro tip, do this before you go to bed. Oh my God, in the morning I have the best soft lips ever. Just like a little snapshot, I really like these two. These are both from Primark actually. One is a cucumber disc thing. It just, you know, you put it over your eyes instead of an actual cucumber. And this one are soothing eye patches that go under your eyes. And I don't know if you can see that, there we go. And they go like right under here, and you just put them on, and they do a really nice job for me, and they're quite inexpensive because they're Primark. These were like, I don't know, £1 each, £1.50, something like that. I mean, I just pick up masks as I go on my travels, and I just dump them all in here so that, you know, if I wanted a sesh, I can have a sesh. So, who's up for a spa night at mine? Come on round, I've got everything that we need. So let's chill out, let's watch a movie. I've got space. Sleeping bags, you in? Right, awesome. So that is the products that I currently use in my skincare regime. Occasionally I will mix it up. I'll try new things, like I'm trying out the Poundland night cream. I normally use one from Nivea, but that's the one I'm using right now. So let me know if you enjoyed the video. If you want to see me, like, how I use these, then let me know. I'm more than happy to film like my morning face care routine for you. I think that'd be quite a fun video. And let me know of any products you really like or recommend, because I'd love to give them a try. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Don't forget to hit the like button or hit the subscribe button, or hit both. Why not? They're both free. Treat yourself. So have an awesome one. I will see you guys really soon. Be good, keep out of trouble, and be safe. See you later, guys.